Our port day was canceled, so I'm about to head down to the spa so I can relax on this last day of my solo Rockstar experience. All right, we definitely want to check out the spa, so let's go there. All right, now I have sailed Virgin 4 times, but I have yet to go to the spa on Virgin, so let's go check it out. Sea days are like the perfect time to slow things down, and for me, that means heading to the spa. Virgin Voyages has a thermal suite, which is essentially a collection of different heat and water experiences designed to help your body relax, recover, and reset. Now, I'll admit I'm not the biggest fan of the Virgin Voyages spa. The heated whirlpool, well, that feels like a tub. And this large pool here, I thought it was heated, but it's not. And they have 2 cold clubs that I couldn't get into, and not many other people either. But it does offer a different experience. So you will find hot and cold pools, steam rooms, and a heated slab, all meant to help you unwind at your own pace. And they also have a mud room where you can apply mineral-rich clay to your skin. And it's meant to help detox and soften your skin. And honestly, it's one of those experiences you don't usually think to try, but it's worth it. The steam room is a more humid heat, which can help open up your pores and just relax your muscles. And then there's the salt room, one of the standout spaces in the spa. This room is designed for halotherapy, where the salt-infused air is meant to support breathing and relaxation. It's a simple experience, but it feels really good. Hey, are you enjoying this content so far? If you are, I hope that you will like this video and subscribe to the channel so that I'll know to create more content like this. Sitting here with the ocean right outside the window, even on a rough sea day, it just felt grounding. It's quiet, it's calm, and it gives you a moment to really pause. And what I loved is that you can actually see how intense the waves are outside. But in here, everything feels completely still. The sauna is a dry heat, which helps your body to sweat and release tension. And yes, by this point, the sweat was real. I ended the day on the stone slab. Now this is designed to gently warm your body while you rest, almost like a full body reset. And honestly, this might have been my favorite part, except that I'm not a fan of the slab. I do like the ship spas that have the heated loungers instead. But all in all, this was a great and relaxing wellness experience. After all that heat, I needed something cold, and I stopped by the Lick Me Till ice cream. It's included in your fare, and the flavors are artisanal and delicious. Now, I took my cup of ice cream for a final walk around the deck. Even with the gray skies, people were out by the hot tubs and enjoying the movement of the ship. I even passed by the pickleball court. Virgin Voyages actually hosts tournaments on their sailings. So if you're looking for a bit of high energy fun to balance out that spa time, this is the spot. All right, so I am back in my suite for a minute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start packing up. After ice cream, I went up to Richard's rooftop just to hang out just for a minute. Now, there were very few people there, but today it's a bit windy and slightly cooler, but a comfortable cool. So, I mean, I was able to sit out there with just this cover up and it's short sleeve, but so it was very comfortable. But it is a tad bit windy, but nice sleeping weather. I mean, I could have laid out a blanket and just taken a nap up there. So very nice, but very few people up there. So I don't know if that's the way it is normally earlier in the day, or if that's because of today, because it is quite overcast. As you can see out there, it is quite overcast. fast, and you know, you can still see how rough the waters are. And I talked to other content creators or other people who were sailing on different ships, and same. So they had either ports canceled or today is a sea day for them, and they're experiencing the same thing, you know, going to the Caribbean. Now, so what do they do when they cancel a port? Well, it becomes a sea day if they're not going to another port, and when it becomes a sea day, like for us, they actually scheduled more events for the day. So they have a whole lineup of activities, and they updated the app so that you can, you know, see what's going on, book, or go wherever you want to. So yeah, so they replaced it with activities, and they refunded our port fees and taxes. And so it's just the port fees and taxes that you paid for that day. So that goes back to your account that you can use as onboard credit. So I think I'm gonna play my records here while I pack. All right, let's do some Bob Marley. See if I know how to work this thing. See. Okay. Let's see, what side do we want? A side or B side? Okay, we're gonna play this side. All right. Let's see, we push start. Let me see. All right, let's see if we know how to work this. What do we do? There we go. Okay, start it again. Does it pick up? Usually, I thought it picked up on its own. Oh, wait, here are the instructions right here. Okay, so long press the start button. The indicator light's red. Short press the start button. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's our volume. Back in my Rockstar quarters, it was unfortunately time to start packing. And one of my favorite Rockstar perks is the record player. Now, there is so much nostalgia in finding the needle and putting on a record just like we used to do growing up. Now, a record player on a cruise is not a deal breaker, but it's a little touch that adds so much character to the room. I even danced a little jig while packing my clothes because I really can't dance. But with the music playing, you just can't help yourself. All right, so I'm packing up, and I don't want a big meal because I'm doing the comedy show dinner tonight, but that's a couple of hours away, and I'm slightly hungry, so I thought I'd order a little something for room service. So let's see. This is my first time ordering something like this. Usually I just get coffee or something. So let's see how this works. All right, we open. All right, let's unzip this. And I had to get an espresso martini because I gotta stay up. So I'm gonna put that over there, and then I just got a little charcuterie board. Got this. So these are the sauces or baguettes or something. I'm not going to eat the baguettes. And some nuts. And the second is, yes, the cheese. So there's cheese and the meat slices and everything. So just a little snack before dinner tonight. Now, one thing I forgot to do, it completely slipped my mind. I have Deep Blue Waves, so I have the perks where I could have gotten my laundry done. I completely forgot. So I should have at least given it to them yesterday so I could have had my laundry back today, and I would have been able to go home with clean clothes. I will never forget that again. So I cannot believe I forgot that, but you know, it is what it is. Now, I tried to have one last quiet coffee moment on a sunbed at the dock house, but you can see how windy it was. The waves had white caps and my hair was just all over the place. But it was a beautiful way to see the power of the ocean. All right, so I am at the SIP for Richard's sunset hour. Whenever
We have bad weather out there, so it's really windy, and up on the top deck is extremely windy. So whenever it's windy or whenever there's bad weather conditions, they move the sunset hour from Richard's rooftop to the SIP Lounge. So I'm here in the SIP Lounge. It's about 5 minutes before it starts, but I just came to grab a seat to get seated and everything. But here's the SIP menu. So this is the drink menu for Richard's Sunset Hour. So you can get, they have spirits listed, you can get the different wines, Moet. They have a different wine list, beer, SIP beer, and cocktails. So I usually get just a glass of Moet, but I might try one of the cocktails today.
For my final dinner, I walked into Pink Agave. Since I was solo and I didn't have a reservation, I just grabbed a seat at the bar. Now, there were tables available if I wanted one. So for my last meal, I ordered my absolute favorites. The guac and chips, and that steak covered in cheese with a side of corn. And they were even giving away the coconut in the sky shots.
Yes, some coconut in the sky. Al centro.
To end my wellness journey as a solo rock star, I skipped the loud parties and just sat back and enjoyed some live acoustic guitar music. It was the perfect, peaceful wrap-up. I woke up early on debarkation day and watched the Celebrity Beyond pull in as we arrived back in Miami. Now, looking back on this cruise, I was able to have a truly restorative wellness cruise and a great solo rockstar experience. I can say with so many alternatives to the high energy parties, you can definitely sail Virgin Voyages and have a peaceful time on a party ship. All right. So this is my Rockstar agent. This is Vinny. And
hello everyone.
Yes.
How are you?
And this was such a great experience. I mean, I felt like, this was great. I did have a lot of questions, and I was worried like my first day because I felt like I was just texting you question after question. I was like, he's gonna get tired of me. So,
no,
but you were very
I love
helpful.
receiving questions. Then you make me busy, and I like to work.
Okay. All right. Well, then, if you guys ever, have a Rockstar experience, hopefully you will give Vinny because he was the best to me. So, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are you ready for your first or your next cruise and need assistance? Scan the QR code and let's work together to plan your customized cruise experience.